Hello. Can you hear me okay, Jack? Jack, can you hear me? Awesome stuff. How are you? I hope you are well. Let me just put in the chat tonight. And I didn't forget which button to press. Mister. It's actually changed, just so you know. I am knackered, to be honest, mate. Absolutely knackered. The last 3 weeks probably have been horrendous in one way or another. And she is getting better. Her isolation ends tomorrow, but physically, she's a lot better than she was. She definitely got hit quite hard by it. Luckily, myself and the kids are all okay. We haven't had it yet, so we've been pretty fortunate, luckily enough for that. But yeah, it's COVID is no fun. Like, we both worked throughout the whole lockdowns and stuff, and you think you're at the last hurdle and you fall. So, hello, Daryl. Good to see you, mate. Hope we're all well tonight. So on the agenda, obviously, I do have some hobby to do, which is over here. I also have an unboxing. Oh, exciting! Yep. Hello. But how have you guys been? Hope you've been well. Yeah, mystery box. So I will be opening that in a little while. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Hello, Felpire. Good to see you, my friend. So I am also painting Sisters of Battle, which I've been slowly plodding on with. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Just saying, tired, bit stressed, but hobby at long last. It's been a couple of weeks since I've actually got any hobby done. Work has been flat out, obviously, health issues in the family and stuff. So I haven't been up here since I actually played a game. We recorded a battle report a couple of weeks ago, which I'm kind of trying to get all the battle reports together and then releasing them straight after, rather than being a bit of a gap. I was planning to get a game against Genestealer Cult this week, but unfortunately, due to the situation in the house, health-wise, I've had to cancel that one. A bit of a shame, but we're hopefully next week be able to sort something out, which will be amazing to play a game. Hello, everybody in the chat. What hobby are we doing tonight? Like I said, we're going to be unboxing soon. What's in the box? I've also got some Sister Battle, which I'll be painting. I'm going to get a couple out now just to get on with them. Yeah, we'll find out what's in the box. What hobby is everyone working on tonight? Also, we'll talk a little bit about the Warhammer Day preview stuff. Guard bits. Nice. I was thinking about Guard the other day, actually. And yeah, some good stuff. Oh, very nice. Hello, Mr. Lee. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some green on these sisters. Originally, myself and Tom had set ourselves up to do a doubles tournament. Him using his Black Templars and myself using my Sister Battle. Unfortunately, work has got in the way, and I'm not in the country for that weekend. So I called this stuff. I started rush painting it, and suddenly I was like, "No, you can't even do it." So a bit of a bummer on that one, unfortunately. So some Necron Wraiths. Very cool, Felpire. That's what I like to see. How many have you got? Any Wraiths so far, Felpire, or are these the first ones? Nice, good stuff. Azafel, your Outriders that you shared on Discord were looking particularly good, my friend. I actually really like them. So great job on them, honestly, brilliant. And yes, Tom, I am. So for those who are unaware, Tom isn't able to join us on the stream tonight. He is in the chat, however, being abusive as always, as all good friends are. Yeah, Wraiths are pretty cool. I want to give them another go in a more competitive scene. They were really good in 8th and in 7th, but in 9th edition they're a bit. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. Good stuff nonetheless. So, shall we have a look? Oh yeah, Tom is as himself, as well as Black Toe Studios, both in the chat. So guys, what's in the box? Let's have a look. It's not some sort of clickbait thing, by the way, where I suddenly have nothing in the box. I have actually got genuine models in this box. I'm not going to tip it the other way. I've got my house details on there. But I have been cruising eBay lately. Kind of stuck at home, not able to go anywhere, do anything. I needed something to make me feel good about myself. So let's have a little look, see what's in the box. Ooh. Let me in the box. Oof, packaged well. Yeah, so where the stream suddenly cuts dead. So I'll give you a clue, guys, what is in this box. It's actually for my word bearers. I know, it's good, isn't it? I mean, if I did this as a video and just put it on YouTube, unboxing, people would be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Toilet roll. For my tears as a Chaos player. Oh, exciting. So I'm going to just put him down here for now. Am I worried if it's the other thing I ordered? No, I'll probably get more views, to be honest. You know, it's we'll have to up the rating a little bit, but yeah, it should be fine. Ooh. Right, okay, so I haven't got any of these guys in my word bearers so far. There's lots of toilet roll. Suspicious amount of toilet roll. Keep tugging at the bottom of the box. We're almost there. Now, Dave Holland, I spoke to you earlier today. Don't pretend you don't know. But yes, I have indeed got some Havocs. One of which is a bit broken. But I've got 4 of the chain gun Havocs here. So unpainted, which is awesome. Assembled though, so you know, normally I like to have unassembled models. However, 4 chain guns, nice. And we got a plasma here on the Havoc champion there. Really nice models, actually, very tasty. So these could be quite good. I'm looking forward to getting these in the game. Get some serious DACA down the field. But yeah, unfortunately, one is broken. I need to do a bit of repair work on him. Apparently, toilet roll isn't the best packaging material known to man. Who would have known? But there we go. Awesome. Some new stuff to join the 83rd. Nice bit of heavy choice there. I did also put a bid in with some las cannon Havocs. The price got a bit high, and I was like, not that. I'd rather get the chain guns because they look pretty darn cool. Hello, Sam. Yeah, exactly. Come to another lockdown. I'm loaded now. I am good to go. So I will be doing a bit of repair work on this now, actually. Just try and clean up this this model. But they are very nice models. Let's get one that's not broken. Nicely put together. I don't know how well that's going to pick up. Probably not going to pick up too well. I'll put some pictures up on our Discord later. But that is nice. That is a good size model. Yeah, very good. For the 83rd at the moment, I've got a lot of Chosen armed with a plethora of plasma guns. So that's quite nice to have some actual proper big heavy weapons. Yeah, eBay is in fact very dangerous. Look, Mr. Lee, let's not talk about how many wounds they may or may not have. Okay, that's an awkward conversation to have with a Chaos Space Marine player. It's sad times. But I'm thinking, chuck him in a Rhino, Marcus Lanesh, Endless Cacophony. Boof, that's a lot of shots coming out. Nice. So, as I glue this, what did everybody think of the Warhammer preview we had at the weekend? And let's have a quick look, a little reminder what exactly was previewed. We can first off, obviously, talk about the 40k stuff and what was revealed. So we first off saw the fantastic new box set with Custodes and Genestealer Cult. I don't know how people feel about that. I quite like the look of the new Genestealer Cult model. That's very nice, like a Saboteur style model. Let me just scrub that in, just a little reminder. A Custo model, not massively keen on that one, to be honest. New one. You know, it's nice that every race has a lieutenant somewhere, or an Empress champion in this case. What did everyone else think of it? Mr. Blue, talk about Genestealer Cult or Custodes? Tom, not excited about much on there. That's fine. I mean, it's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Because there's so many things getting released. It's quite hard to, you know, you kind of think eventually they'd hit something that you've got. Maybe like a Chaos Codex. Let's not get bitter about that though, because Tom isn't in line. Tom isn't here to keep me in line. Underwhelmed as well. Yeah, I think the problem is GW build up these reveals to be like massive previews of all this amazing stuff, and very, very infrequently it is amazing. It's just a standard reveal of certain stuff. You know, you might be in that small minority when you're Custodes playing and wanted another character, or like Mr. Blue said, another character for Cult. Genestealer Cult. It's true. There is a lot of characters in that army. They're getting on par with some of the other armies now, aren't they? Really, Genestealer Cult. I think you're probably in line almost with the likes of Necrons. Yeah, set on Terra as well. Yeah, so the box set for Genestealer Cult and Custodes is actually set on Terra underneath the palace. So I think we've seen it previously that they had Drukhari helping them with some defenses in a Black Library novel. I might be wrong if someone else has read or heard that. If you can chuck the title in, that'd be great. I think Chaos would have been 100% better release before Christmas, personally, but I don't want you to kill. Well, Tom, we've got a little WhatsApp group, and I just went, it's not going to be Chaos. I would like to think if it's going to be Chaos, it's going to be a huge reveal, not one of their standard. Oh yeah, we just reveal some stuff. Yeah, I think one of us, we called it a Custodes. I was going with Legion of Damned. I was like, they haven't had a Codex in a while. There's a big player base for them. Let's get a Codex out. But Chaos, no, not yet, my friends. Yeah, all 3 kits for Chaos Base. And they'll all be characters, Mr. Blue. There'll be nothing else in there. Dungeon Bolt, yeah. Nice callback there as well. I kind of like that they are going back to these games as well, and they're giving a bit of a preview. I don't know if anyone saw it on the Warhammer community page, but there was like a oceanographic kind of map they put on there, and I was like, oh, please be Man of War. Please be Man of War. I would love to play that game. But no, it wasn't. No, it was another team for whatchamacallit. Then you might want to play me more with my Templars. Yeah, it's Tom. It's a hard time for us. Yeah, Chaos stuff, Nurgle ones. Yeah, that stuff's looking good though. The Nurgle stuff's always nice. You just try and find yourself a home for it in 40k. I think I brought this plastic glue and it's all dried up. Rubbish. I'll do super glue. Yeah, the Crocscore model for Blood Bowl as well. There's some good stuff coming out, and also obviously the Khan was released for 30k, and that is an amazing looking model. I've just finished listening to Warhawk, the Siege of Terror audio bit, obviously based mainly around the White Scars and taking a spaceport, or their attack on a spaceport. And to see him come out there, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love him. I don't know if anyone else has listened to it or read that Warhawk or the Siege of Terror. The series is just it's so good. Every time my Audible audio credit comes in, they've released another one. I'm like, I want to listen to something else that's not 40k, but they're making it very hard. Best pick so far. Nice. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that, Tom. It was a very enjoyable one. Anything else in the Warhammer previews that people really enjoyed? I'm trying to think what else there was. We'll talk spoilers privately, Tom. Warcry. Yep. New Warcry box set. That terrain is looking very tasty. Very much like the Warcry stuff. Really want to give Warcry a go. I'm not sure if I want to commit to buying models, but I'd love to give it a little go. So I might pop down to one of my local clubs, see if they've got any games going, and just give it a little roll some dice, see how it's going. Yeah, the models are very good. I was looking through some of the Warcry models, and there was a nice one with like a little Chaos Dwarf guy in it, and that looked quite cool. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, hobby-wise, I have got my working on my sisters, but actually put some paint on them tonight. Brush. Yeah, the good morning or good evening, wherever you are. Nice of you to join us, my friend. I think we've got a lot of familiar faces today in the chat. If you're new, put your hand up. Where are we all coming from today? We've got a lot of guys from Sussex, which is always good. Also, guys, what's your favorite scale of 40k to either watch or play? And what do you think the best scale is for 9th edition? Do you think you're looking at smaller scale games or larger apocalypse size games for 9th edition? Let me know in the chat, guys, what you think. I've been thinking about this today. And also, why do you think that particular size is going to be the better size? All right, so Murat's got 1,500, 2,000 points. Mr. Blue, Apocalypse, they got a few more models on the board. it's very true. Tom 2022 Apocalypse Word Bearers vs Templars. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Let's just hope we get a codex. I'm guessing 2023. That's what my gut's saying about the Chaos Codex at this point. As Mr. Lee saying, haven't played much 9th edition, but always a fan of combat patrol narrative. On the flip side, Apocalypse is always a laugh. Merit small ones used to be the best ones, but the current power creep makes small games turn into. Sorry, guys. Played my first game of the weekend. Did 500 points. It was really fun. Let's play myself. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a safe answer or not, but as you can see behind us, played a couple of 500-point games, which is lots of fun. And it depends where you're going with your 500 points. If you want to be particularly competitive at 500 points, or you just want to have a fun little, like we're doing narrative crusade games. So the armies are quite balanced. And that is a lot of fun because you don't tend to have so really expensive units in it. To be a bit more balanced. Apocalypse as well. I love the scale of it. Now, the only issue I think with Apocalypse at the moment is because of 9th edition. I think it could become very complicated with the amount of units and rules and sub rules and auras, etc. That's my only thought and slight concern. Obviously, I do love Apocalypse. I absolutely love it. The scale of it when you've got battles just popping up everywhere. And if you've seen some of our previous Apocalypse games, you'll see that when a little skirmish happens, like it's like a couple of 1,000 points in this one section here, just battling in melee. And over there's another 500 points trying to take a tower. And it's just incredible. Absolutely love Apocalypse on a massive scale. Not just models on the board, but also the board itself. If you can get a massive board with some nice bits of terrain, it's really nice to have like feature bits there. There's always heresy here. There's no Templars to protect you today, my friends. It's all chaos. Yeah. So it's the thing I love about Apocalypse is when you can get a big board and you can have some key features in it. Kind of thinking back to our last Apocalypse game, myself and Tom we had like a little research center on a hill, and it wasn't particularly the main part of the battle. However, Tom had some intercessors up there and some tanks coming up behind. And then my word bearers are just like sending mechanized stuff up and then unloading and charging up the hill. Really brutal game. Like eventually the word bearers took it. Like you could picture the amount of bodies on this hill, but then the Templars were just behind with like this like heavy gun line. It was like, well, we're not going to hold it for long. And then there's other little fights breaking out. It was absolutely amazing. So looking forward to another game. How do you like the new Black Templars? Right. Well, I haven't played them yet. Haven't played. Well, obviously, I don't play them, but I haven't played against them. But I'm happy for Black Templar players, especially the likes of Tom, who's a long-term Templar player, that they get some love and attention and some new models. It's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, no, I'm happy for them. It's a codex creep, isn't it? Like they might be amazing for a couple of minutes and then moved on to custodes. Doesn't matter anymore, does it? It depends what you want. It depends. Core design's great. Very bad. Yeah, it's up to each person really. I think I was talking to Dave Holland about this earlier in person. I'm part of. I don't know if anyone's seen it on Facebook. If you are on Facebook or if you're not, there's a group called Middle Hammer. A Middle Hammer is very much kind of like your Warhammer fantasy from the 90s to the early 2000s, and it's pretty late 80s actually. A lot of it is very kind of nostalgic, and you kind of look at these models. Like obviously the model design has changed quite significantly, and the style aesthetics have changed for what they wanted to where they are now with AOS. And this is no disrespect to any AOS players or fans. And I don't want to be that guy that goes, "Oh, fantasy was the best." However, fantasy was the best. When I first started the hobby, I was really into Warhammer Fantasy and kind of leapt into 40k. I kind of stayed in the 40k camp for a long time, kind of like looking over the wall, looking at fantasy, going, "Oh, these are nice." But I was looking at there's someone put a picture up all the rule books and the add-on books, like the magic one they had, can't think what it's called, and all the army books and stuff. And I was thinking, why don't more people just play an old edition sometimes? Like you just go back into 3rd or 4th edition fantasy and just play that. The models have all been released. In fact, you can probably get updated models instead of using the old ones, and enjoy that. And then you know that what the strong points and weak points are. Not if you get into your custodes now, something else bigger and bad is going to come along soon enough. I don't know what views on that, guys. Going back to an older rule set and just playing that, not necessarily going back to 8th or 7th, but getting maybe a bit further and seeing what you enjoy. This isn't a direction the channel would go, by the way. We would go back to 3rd edition and just exclusively play 3rd edition 40k. But just with a group of friends or in your local group. Yeah, sorry, Tom. Yeah, sorry. I just thought I'd let you know remotely when you can't talk back that we're going back to Rogue Trader. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. All right. By the way, 9th edition is the best edition, but the power creep is bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about 9th edition at this point, Murat, to be honest. I think the problem is with 9th edition, I think the second point you brought up there, that the power creep is bad, that overshadows, in my opinion, a lot of 9th edition. That the rule set might be, amazing, but the power creep is just insane at the moment, unfortunately, which I think alienates a lot of people when they come to play in their armies that they love. Do you play older versions? But the main problem is, yeah. I think you're silly. The creep is always going to be there. I just think it wasn't as prevalent back in the older editions, and it is really currently right now. Right now, it's. I'm not going to be too dramatic, but it's not particularly sustainable if we carry on down this path. We'll see where we are by the end of it. Yeah, Rogue Trader works for me. Oh, look, kids taking out that Rager. I can't remember which edition it was. I think it might have been 3rd edition with like Abandoned as a Spoiler had his what was his save? It was something insane. It was something like a someone's gonna have to look it up. It's actually I've got the codex here for the old Abandoned as a Spoiler. What is his old save? Let me have a look. Retro Codex. Best Codex. Best Chaos Codex by far. Adam, where are you? Oh, was it Abaddon or was it, in fact, Cypher? I don't know. One of them had a city save. Abaddon, obviously, was a 2+ on 2d6, which could be modified. Oh, sorry, chat's kind of got a bit crazy. Supplement filled, maybe by someone who rushed and didn't play that much. Yeah, maybe that's the issue at the moment. Right, they're just trying to release so much at the moment. It's quite hard to play and test it properly. And the amount of stuff they bring out now is huge, isn't it? Captain Jack, I think it's pretty cool to do that. Don't know why more people don't do it, really. Yeah, absolutely. I think at one point, a few of my friends were kind of like going back and playing old games anyway. Not necessarily like playing old school 40k, but along the lines of like going back and playing some Gorka Morka and stuff, where it's kind of like the old release rules that's been released already. Was Elder and Tau? Yeah. Yeah, 7th edition. Was it Tauda in 7th edition? Oh, that was not fun. Yeah, some Riptides and Brave Knights. Oh, flashbacks. It's not good. It was a GT 2 weeks ago. Some games have decided after Dust Throw who goes first. That's exactly Morat. That's not how the game should be played. That is not how the game should be played in any way. And it I had a discussion earlier about it, and people saying, "Oh, well, Crusade's the way of doing it narratively," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." Like from playing a couple of Crusade games, it is a lot of fun doing it with that slight narrative twist. However, I don't think that should be the option. It should be competitive or it should be narrative. It should be a fine balance between the two. And I think maybe that might be a slight flaw with 9th edition so far. Obviously, I don't have a games manager to keep any balance with the rules, but it was 2+ and previous 6 or something stupid. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can keep a certain balance. I think maybe the balance was better back in the day because there wasn't so many releases, possibly. Because, if we go back, 10, 15 years or not, maybe less than that, and you'd have a very slow, gradual release schedule. Now it's like bam, 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 bam. Right, this month, this army's coming out. This month, that one's coming out. It's like, you can't keep up. There's so much stuff coming out, and they've got to sell the models. And this isn't a dig at GW, but they've got to be selling the models and building it up. And to do that, they're not going to release an army that's subpar. They're going to have to try and keep going higher and higher and higher. And the more armies there are, obviously they're just building it higher and higher. And so the ones that started with Necrons, Space Marines, especially Necrons, it's going to be very obvious as you come to Grey Knights. I'm just saying. And there is a difference between playing competitively, like bringing a competitive list, and bringing a nice, well-rounded list. And there is a bit of an area of issue there. Yeah, Daniel, I don't know if you saw, but one of our earlier videos, we had a Wraith Knight versus Chaos Knights, or Renegade Knights, they were at the time. and we were like, how many nights does it take to take out a Wraith Knight? And I think it was like 4, 5. It was insane. Yeah, Gavin, you haven't. Sorry, mate. We had to cancel it due to health reasons, as you know. Never seen Yep. Yeah, too many nights. Yeah, they keep adding more books. I mean, at the moment, I don't know, like how many books does a Space Marine player have to take to an event or a game? Yeah, Daryl, they got hit with a Nerf bat. They're not coming back for a long time, those Wraith Knights. Yep, 2 books. That's not too bad. Yeah, obviously 8th edition was a bit silly. 2 books. Yeah, that's it. 2 books isn't bad, is it, really, to take? Yeah, Codex and the supplement. Not a problem. It depends as well if you want to take Forge World units. And what do people think of the 40k app now? Are people more pro 40k app than they were before? Because obviously I think a lot of people here got Warhammer Plus, obviously got the app. Or you got the app and Warhammer Plus, whichever way you look at it. I'm personally enjoying the app, to be honest. Anyone? I'm going to take a little jab at it. I think the app's quite good. Yeah, that's a good point, Daryl. Like I said, I've played a couple games now with Crusade. It's kind of lacking in some areas, but I think where it's lacking at the moment is maybe for the armies that are in our Crusade group, not many of them. Well, some have got codexes. So once you've got a codex, the Crusade gets a bit better because you've got more unique items in there. However, it'd be quite nice to see some more missions introduced in there, which they might have in those little books, which I'm sure they do have. But I'm enjoying it so far. Tom said I'm using the app more now, but not sure the Templar stuff is on it yet. Yeah, I don't know if the Templar stuff's on there. I've only got a couple of codexes on there, so I'm enjoying it, and you can kind of see some of the older stuff, which is cool. Like the latest Hammer and Bolter episode to the Elder one. Oh man, has anyone seen that episode? Oh, hopefully you have. Obviously Lee has. With the Elder on the like the Crone world. It's really good. Actually, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it. In fact, like people who know me know my thoughts on Elder quite a bit, and I was like, oh, maybe I could do an Elder army. Maybe I quite like. So that worked in that aspect. Where beforehand I'd be like, no, I don't like Elder. No. But I was very much enjoyed that. When's the merch on sale? Do you like this? We're going to get better ones, I think. Because if we're going to do merch, let's make it quality merch because, you know, it's good. Pants and socks should be the next item after the hoodie. Maybe we'll have our faces on them, Adam. A face on your crotch. Maybe a wink. Action. It's a bit shiny. Yeah, I don't think it's made for cameras, but yeah, I'd quite like to get some good merchandise stuff sorted out for the channel. I think the good thing is as well, like our design is not particularly in your face too much. It's quite subtle. So people who are a bit conscious about it, I think it's a good design. Captain Jack, really like the app. You find it, use it a lot more when watching bat reps and see units. Yeah. Well, it's going to take you a bit into my personal life, which I'm sure you'll all thoroughly enjoy. But before the app, or before Battle Scribe. Let's go before Battle Scribe. Okay. Just pretend Battlescribe's not a thing. I used to have my books in the house all the time, and they would be toilet reading. So apologies for anyone that's ever touched one of my codexes. It's probably been in the toilet. But the app now is just brilliant. You just sit there like, boop, boop, boop. Ooh, what the Seraphim do? Ooh, they're quite cool. So yeah, the app is really nice. It's really easy to access. The interface is quite good. I'm not a massive person on this stuff, but it's enjoyable. It's quite straightforward to use. Daryl said I should do Elder. Maybe I should do Elder. Maybe it'll change my paint style a little bit, do something a bit different. Yeah. I mean, people, would you be interested in some Black Toad merchandise? It's quite niche at the moment. The books of missions only. Hello, Will. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just think Crusade maybe needs a bit more support from GW. It's gonna cough. Oh, here's a new button. T-shirts. Yes. That's what I'd see, Adam. Oh, faces. Not like the actual characters. Caricatures. Are actual faces. I hope you're all still hobbying, people. Adam, you need to get those Dark Angels done. Stickers would be good. I think sometimes merchandise-wise, like some of the smaller stuff's quite good. Just to add stuff on, like maybe a notepad, tape measure, like little tiny bits. Doesn't always have to be clothing. Hot pants. You know, just the normal day-to-day stuff. Could take it global. We could like have like Black Toad Lederhosen. That'd be good. Yeah, maybe get some stickers made up. We know a good graphic designer who works on some amazing hobby-based art. Sure, we can tap him up for some good stuff. Tom, maybe we need to get some Lederhosen. Really go into our like German, Austrian kind of fan base. What's on my hobby desk at the moment? Well, Will, you missed out earlier, my friend. We did an unboxing. For those who missed that as well, I got myself some Havocs off eBay. So I am now the proud owner of 4 chain guns and a plasma. These are brilliant models. I really like them. And the nice thing as well, like sometimes with eBay, you can't really tell the quality of the construction work on the actual models if you're getting them pre-built. But from what I can see here, it's pretty good, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be any bits of sprue hanging off of them. It seems to be glued nicely, no gaps. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, great sculpts. Really, really like them. Look forward to getting those into a game at some point. One was broken, but glued now, luckily. Wasn't really much of a repair job. Yeah, we'll get Tom in those Lederhosen, don't you worry. Yeah, he's going to rock them. He's really going to sell the Lederhosen to people. What else should we get Tom to wear? What other branded Black Toad stuff? The thing is, with Tom's cheeky smile, he can sell anything. $84 string vest, nice. 83rd war host up. Yeah, Mr. Lee, that's a good plan. I'm sure Tom would love to wear that nice big word bearer symbol on it. Lorgar was right. That's a good one. Tom suggesting himself. Tom is suggesting a range of tasteful thongs. There you go. There you go, Tom. If you could just put yourself into a thong and take a picture and then send it in, we could just do a bit of photoshopping on it. That'd be great. Black Toad jockstrap. Nice. Then you wouldn't have to be conscious about it as you're walking around. You just kind of go, ooh. Thinking of Dom and Tom. There you go. Good stuff. So what I can really see from this is mainly we want to see Tom in Black Toad underwear. It's coming up to Christmas, guys. Who knows what's going to happen? Very exciting. What's everyone working on? If you are still hobbying, what are you working on at the moment? Black Toad calendar. Yeah, sorry, as well. It went wrong quickly. There was almost no room for anyone to stop us. Those who are new and would like to see a sneaky preview of Tom, Black Toad Tom in a Black Toad Thong rhymes. I put the Discord link on there. Make sure you check it out. Dark Mechanicus, nice. New Black Templars, cool, very good. What new Black Templars are you currently working on? Working on a cartoon, no hobby. That's okay. Whatever helps people get through. Doesn't always have to be proper hobby, but a cartoon is good. If you want to share your artistic work, Mr. Lee, you can always chuck it on our Discord. Any creative stuff is always welcome. I'm not reading it out, Tom. Yeah, so make sure you join our Discord family if you haven't already. And also, guys, make sure you share it with your mates. It's always good to bring people into the fold. Wolfguard ready for meta doubles and GT at the end of the month. Very cool. That's what I'd like to see. The new Marshall. Nice. That does look nice. I mean, all that new Black Templar stuff looks very good. I need to get some more of this green. It's running low. Castellan green. Hopefully, they haven't discontinued it. So, Tom, Black Toad Tom, are you there? If so, what hobby have you taken on your week away? Oh, right. Okay. So Jack here is touch on some carpets, watches on Silence. Very cool. Touch up on Ogrin Bodyguard and finish our Command Squad. Oh, cool. Very nice. I played Guard relatively recently in a competitive arena, and there's a very heavy Scion list, and I really liked it. So yeah, I think Guard have got some nice little bits at the moment. I really want to see what they get with the new codex. Unfortunately, no codex for a little while, by the look of it, because they haven't got power armor generally, so they're not getting a codex. Tom hasn't actually got anything. Vicky, as a paper tries into some Crimson Fists. Mr. Lee, always good to speak to you, my friend. Adios. And Tom's on call as well, so yeah, probably not going to get much hobby done. Yeah, it's quite hard at the moment. Obviously, I've been somewhat busy, so it's quite nice to actually spend some time doing some actual hobby instead of kind of looking at them and going, "Oh, I should really do something." What would you advise for an infantry squad to give it a little bit extra stopping power? Well, it depends what you mean for infantry army. Well, this is the thing. At the moment, you like your options are heavy weapon teams or special weapons teams, and I think the problem is they're so easy to kill. They're like you can target them straight away, and if you're not targeting like depending on the base of your army, like a squad of las cannons, if you're not targeting them straight away, you're doing something wrong because they're so squishy. It doesn't take much to kill them off. So I don't know. For an infantry army, I think number obviously is key because it's an infantry army. I would be putting those for my guard in the heavy weapons in the basic squads. I'd put a missile launcher and a plasma gun because either way, you've got to chew through that squad to get to those weapons because you're not going to be taking your plasma gun away straight away, are you? You're going to be taking off those poor little las guns. And yeah, probably tanks. Having a mechanized aspect as well is always good. So I haven't played them much in 9th edition, my God. However, I think mechanized is still key to a degree where you can have a counter-attack element. Veterans in a Chimera or in a Taurox. Chuck some special weapons in there as well. There's a stratagem you can play to increase their AP by 1 as well, which is quite a nice little thing to have in your back pocket if you need to. I think that's in the whichever book that was. Which one was it? I can't see it. It's up there somewhere. Veterans in tanks are good. Heavy weapons. Oh, you're just going to get obliterated. Same with command squads, really. I mean, the only reason you're taking command squads is just to really keep your officers alive for a little bit longer. Are you Jack? Are you running an actual named regiment, or are you making your own regiment with the previous rules? Got tanks. I'll go into guard. Trying to keep this project narrative into a light infantry. It's my own regiment. Yeah, Jack. I make your own regiment and chuck those special and heavy weapons into your basic squads. That's what I would do personally. Very cool. Very cool. Also, to be fair, you still get scions if you really want to put scions, but I kind of get from what you're saying that you probably want to have a light infantry rather than heavy infantry. So pretty much reliant on your basic infantry squads rather than putting scions in. Probably a bit more heavy infantry. Mm-hmm. And also as well, you know, you can put some of your support characters in, like narratively. I put in the trying to think what their names are, like Officer of the Fleet and Master of Ordnance as well. Kind of chuck them in there as well, kind of like forward operators. They're quite cool. Just been reading the Black News. You can put a multi-motor on Impulsor. Makes 22 for yeah. Yeah, I think that's quite cool, Will. I think I saw that somewhere as well. You can be putting those multi-motors on. So, like I said before, myself and Tom were going to do a doubles event. And part of that was Tom running exactly that. A couple of impulses with Plague Guard veterans. Yeah, so Jack, for my Renegades and Heretics and for my Standard Guard, I'm just doing making my own regiments up for both of them. So for my Standard Guard, when I'm running a very tank heavy one, I'm doing the one where I keep getting wounds back for wounded tanks, which is quite a fun one to do. I'm guessing for your infantry, you're going for the one that increases their cover if they don't move. And firing from the hip, maybe? I haven't played my guard that much, but I know some of those regiment rules are quite cool. Guys, we've got 11 people viewing and 11 likes. That's very good of you all. Thank you very much. I mean, you're probably waiting for me to plug Goblin Gaming, right? Tell us about Goblin Gaming. Well, I will tell you about Goblin Gaming. Because you fantastic people have helped us out so much over the last couple of years. They are cool. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So Goblin Gaming, we're affiliates of Goblin Gaming. So there should be a link somewhere down below or on one of our previous videos, wherever it is. Essentially what you do is you find yourself, you use that link, go down there. There's loads of stuff on there. There's stuff on sale at the moment. There's some good bits on the sale bit as well. You can have advance orders, all sorts of stuff. Hobby needs. If you play other games, they've probably got something there for you as well. You go, you do your shopping, you fill your cart up. You buy your bits, you put your card details in. And what happens is if you use the link below, what Little Black Toe Studios, the tiny little guy, will end up getting a little bit of money on the side to help us help you. And you get models out of it as well, which I think is very key to remember. Like, we're not asking for any subscription. We're just saying, when you buy yourself something nice, just use that link. That's all you got to do. Maybe buy your friends something. So one of their Facebook videos, one of their warehouse crew was blowing Christmas music today. There you go. It's Christmas already, people. Yeah, think about that as well, guys. And also, oh my goodness. Slowly filling this up. Yeah, think about Christmas, guys. Think about your friends. Go buy your friends something. Last Christmas, actually, I got a couple of hobby-based gifts for family members that aren't in the hobby. My sister got her some bits she painted, looking quite good. I think I put a picture on Instagram previously about it. Normally, Jack, it would be. We're going to leave it another week. You've sent your pictures in. We're just going to wait for myself and Tom to be here together to go through it. Yeah. I'm guessing you mean Black Toad stickers, not BS stickers. We'll get some stickers made up. If you guys want stickers, we'll get some stickers made up. And you can put them on your carry cases. You can put them on whatever you want to put them on. You can put them on your cupboard door. You can stick them on someone's back as they walk past. Same thing, isn't it? I mean, Jack, come on. You know, you're one of our key members here, and you act like this. Unacceptable, Jack. Unacceptable. Expect better from you, young man. Better. There you go. Happy days at school. So, like I said previously, I had a game planned to do for the Crusade one. I'm saving up the battle reports a little bit for the Crusade games. So hopefully this week coming, I can organise a couple of games and get back into the swing of things. But as you can probably see from this board behind us, it's kind of based in this urban area of a planet called Faunus, where Xeno and Chaos forces are currently invading. Imperial forces trying to defend the best they can. However, Tau have infiltrated a certain element of one of the cities, and they're doing quite well. So we'll be recording some more games soon. Mm-hmm. I think myself and Thomas spoke about it previously. I might do a Templar and Word Bearer one at some point as well, which is quite cool. I'm guessing, I think Marat's got the supplement at hand at the moment. That there should be some Crusade bits for Black Templars in there. Is that right? Very cool. I hope it's pretty in-depth stuff, is there? That'd be quite cool, actually. I look forward to seeing that. Because from what I can see from the Sisters of Battle stuff, obviously I'm doing Sisters of Battle for the Crusade, and some of that stuff is quite fun, actually. Like some of the agendas. So it's not secondary objectives, for those who don't know, in Crusade. It's kind of agendas. And the one I filmed before, the agenda was there was a holy relic that the sisters had to go and retrieve, which was quite cool. Morat, we're just saying about the in the Black Templar supplement if there was Crusade rules in there. Apparently there is, which is good. I think what's going to be quite an interesting one is the Gene Stealer cults when they get their Crusade stuff. Yeah. I'm not going to say which character it was and which faction it was, but we have had one of our characters that was taken out and has actually lost a leg now in the Crusade. Bit of an injury to lose a leg quite early on, but there has been quite a brutal wound achieved in one of our characters. Very cool. Very cool. Like I was saying before, guys, make sure if you're on our Discord and you want to invite any of your friends into our little Discord community, make sure you do. You can just there's an option there to invite people in, and we will welcome them with open arms. Got dodgy hands here. Open arms. Open arms. Do 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 do. So, guys, what are we all thinking about the red gobbo for Christmas with the little squig? We enjoying that? And secondly, has anyone ever invested in one of these Christmas models? Just out of curiosity. That gets one every year. Nice. Jack, do you make them up and paint them, or do you just keep them as a collecting thing? Yeah, they do look cool. I really like this one with the little squig hopper guy. Oh, hello, Orkster. Yeah, I haven't invested in one before. We'll have to take a look. Yeah, I quite like the new one. The new one's quite cool. I like that one. And I think normally if you wait enough time, like obviously after Christmas, you can probably find one on eBay that's not going too expensive. Do, 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 do. On my search of eBay the other day, sorry guys, I was looking at old metal models, just seeing if there's any there that really take my fancy. And like I said, always I said previously that the old Empire War Wagon, I'd love to get one of them just to paint up. I think they're brilliant models. Lots of like one of my first kind of peeks into wargaming was going around to my friend's house and his brother's just kind of sitting in their bedroom just painting. And I remember seeing the War Wagon and going, wow, that is absolutely incredible. So that's one of those like memories that's kind of stuck with me. Jack, only 2 event ones I've not painted. One is a Tech Priest, White Dwarf. Yeah, I remember that one. And the other is the Orc one. The Orc one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it depends what you want, really. I think for a lot of people, if it's just about the hobby, it's quite nice to have these pieces, just change it up a little bit. And I think the thing we've done with the painting challenges as well kind of takes you out your comfort zone so you can go off and try these little projects. But yeah, I think that's quite a nice one. I think I've got it up here. Like my little orc, my little blood axe orc I had. Keep bringing him out occasionally. I think there's a picture on Instagram of him. Little like 80s blood axe guy. Love him. Just sits here, keeping me company. Ah, man, yeah, was that the Forge World one, wasn't it? Yeah, the Marienburg boat tanky thingy. Yep. Yeah, Orcs. There's a way of bringing him into a Blood Bowl team. Also, another one I saw actually when I was on eBay is the old Snotling pump wagon. Not the newer one that looks a bit more fancy. This is the old one, a bit more ramshackle looking. And yeah, I saw that. I remember getting all the Snotlings. Oh my god, this is amazing! And yeah, that's quite cool. Right, ladies and gents, I will be ending the stream shortly. But thank you very much for joining me tonight. There's no Tom. Can't really take the mick out of him if he's remotely doing bits. Bit of a shame. But it's been an enjoyable evening. Old Elder Titan from Epic. I'll have to pick one of them up. What I liked about Elder, as I feel, it's the flyers. Like you had like the vampire one. I think was flyer. That was one of my favorite models. Tom's little emoji face. I have got a Titan around here somewhere. Not my big Titan. They're gone. In one of my cupboards. For Adeptus Titanicus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching tonight. I've been Dom from Black Toad Studios, the main guy. And hopefully next week, fingers crossed, Tom will be back. I'll be here, and we'll be streaming like crazy people. Also, we need to get a game in, Tom. I know. So thank you, Tom. Thank you. Guys, have a lovely evening. Stay safe, and I will see you all again soon. So, toodaloo.